Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Literally since I moved in to my freshman dorm, you guys have wanted to hear all about the freshman experience, what it's like moving into college, the transition from high school to college, the workload, finals week, the party life, making friends, studying in organization, about my long distance relationship. Along with all of these things that I'm going to talk to you guys about, I'm also going to put some more specific Michigan State related advice and tips in the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. So the first thing that I want to start with is the things that I think you absolutely need in your dorm. These were things that I found crucial and that really helped my whole transition and experience. But before we get into that, I want to quickly introduce today's sponsor. So today's sponsor is Uni Success, which fits right in with today's video. So thank you so much to them for sponsoring today's video. I know a lot of you guys are in high school or you're going into college, and this is a perfect resource for you. Anything that you want to know, this could be your go-to. This is just a great platform if you are going to be attending college and you're looking at colleges. You can talk one-on-one with a student that goes to that specific college. You know, you're really going to be getting answers from students that firsthand experienced it, and this isn't just something that you ask them your college application questions where you can ask those questions. You also are encouraged to ask the questions about housing and college life, balancing school and work, and getting a job while living on campus. Anything that you are curious about and want to know, you can go to these advisors with. I'm really excited because I actually have something for you guys. You guys can get a free trial for Uni Success if you use my referral code. It's also going to be down in my description box. You guys really need to take advantage of this. It's such a great resource, and also if you're a college student like myself, this is a great way for you to help younger students and people still in high school come to your college and learn more about it, and you also get paid, so it's really just a win-win. Okay, back to the video. Things you absolutely need in your college dorm. So the Target white 6-cube organizers were life-changing in my dorm. It really helped with organization and storage. I had my bed half lofted, so I kind of had to like boost myself up a little bit. It wasn't like a normal height, but it also wasn't a bunk. It was just half lofted right in the middle. But so those 6-cube organizers fit perfectly under my bed. I had 2 of them. I just put them right next to each other, and I would fold them, and I put sweaters in there, sweatshirts. I had the boxes that you can buy to insert in there, and I had like toiletries in one, Q-tips, just like random stuff in there. I had one filled with all my snacks. It really just helps you stay organized and gives you like little cubbies for everything. It's definitely something I recommend getting. If there is one thing I could tell you guys to buy for your dorm, it's definitely the 6-cube Target organizer. Another thing I would say is that you definitely should print out of some of your favorite pictures of your favorite people and favorite memories of home, just because you can put them up on your wall. First semester I did this, and it really helped make my room feel a lot cozier, and I like a very minimalist look. I don't like my room to be very crowded, so I just had like one long strip of 2 pictures side by side going along next to my bed. But it really just helps you kind of stay grounded, especially when you're getting used to a new environment. So I definitely recommend doing that. If you're a coffee drinker like myself, you definitely need a Keurig, because oh my god, why did I say it like that? You definitely need a Keurig because it's life-changing. Honest, you know, you don't want to be spending money on coffee every day, but also when it's late and you're about to pull an all-nighter, it's nice and handy for you right there. And like sometimes I would spend money on the vending machine coffee, you know, like the Starbucks drinks that are in the vending machines, but I don't know what it is. I just think they're a waste because for some reason they like don't have any effect on me. I don't feel like they give me any energy whatsoever. It might be because they're just like so sugary, but I don't know. I feel like they had no effect on me, so I definitely resorted to my Keurig more often. Definitely stock up on food when your parents come in town. Go to Target, go to your grocery store around you, stock up on snacks. Get yourself some microwavable mac and cheese, ramen noodles, all that good stuff, because there's gonna be times when you're too lazy to walk to the dining hall and you're starving and you're gonna want food in your dorm. I personally would stock up and have so much food so that I like literally never would run out. And they're just snacks, but they really help, especially because you're probably gonna go to class and not come home for like hours and hours at a time, because even though your classes may be a little spread out, you're probably not gonna be traveling back and forth drive from your class to your dorm unless it's very close. So it's nice to be able to just pack little snacks in your bag so that you don't end up spending money again at the vending machine. The last tip I have for your dorm is don't feel like you need to bring all your clothes from home. I personally made the mistake of doing this. Most people go to class looking homeless because it really just doesn't matter. No one cares. Everyone's in the same boat. We're all just there to get our attendance points. You know, don't bring all your clothes. When my parents came up to visit me for the first time in October during Parents Weekend, I gave them 2 big IKEA bags full of clothes to bring home because they were things that I literally didn't even touch. If you're new to my channel, you may not know this, but I have a boyfriend, Colin, and he goes to Ohio State and I go to Michigan State. So we're about 4.5 hours apart, I would say. So we don't see each other very much, but if you guys want a whole video on long distance relationships and kind of like how we do it and how we make it work, let me know because I could go on in a whole video on that. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys are interested in seeing that video so that I know and I will make it in the future for you guys. So I get lots of questions on the dining hall. How is the food? Is it really as bad as everyone says? And the answer is no, it's not as bad as everyone says, at least not at my school, but it gets old. It gets old really, really, really fast. And I think that's why people complain about it so much, and that's definitely why I complained about it so much. My recommendation is do not download the Uber Eats app, because I did that, and the first semester of college I was really good. I barely used Uber Eats, but second semester I literally would use it like multiple times a week. So seriously, it just sucks your bank account. Like, don't do it. Really take advantage of the dining hall. It's something I definitely regret, and that's why I'm excited to live in an apartment and make my own food, because I really just like fell down the rabbit hole of Uber Eats. Okay, I had to take a little coffee break. Whew. A very common thing people are concerned about when they go to college is just the transition from high school to college and how to balance it and how to get adjusted. I love Google Calendar. You can color coordinate everything. Anytime I see something that is yellow, I know that is schoolwork. I have hot pink for anything YouTube related and posts that need to go up, light pink for anything filming or emails or anything work related for YouTube that's not a deadline or a post. Anything that is light blue is fitness related. Anything orange is social. I plan out my day to a T with Google Calendar. It really keeps me on track. I know when I have free time. I just have everything lined out so that I can see the day ahead of me. It also will really lessen your anxiety or stress about the upcoming day, especially when you're just getting adjusted to school. But the night before, you can open up your Google Calendar app. You can have it on your phone. I like it on my laptop better, but I also do have it on my phone. If I'm nervous thinking about the day ahead of me, I'll just open up my phone laying in bed about to go to sleep, and I'll just look at what my schedule looks like for the next day, and it really just helps me get a handle on myself, and I feel a lot more prepared to take on the day. Along with Google Calendar, I recommend time batching. So time batching is something that I'm relatively new to, like that being said, the term, but I've actually been doing it for a very long time. So let's say I have a bunch of school assignments that are due on Friday, but I also have a video that I need to edit that's also due Friday. So basically what I'll do is I'll time batch. So I'm not going to do a little bit of editing one night, a little bit of editing the next night, along with homework a little bit there, homework a little bit here, just like kind of mixing everything. I'll do one. So like if it's a Tuesday night, I'm going to edit that video. After my classes, I know that all I'm doing that night is I'm working on YouTube stuff. I'm going to finish filming, I'm going to edit that video, get it uploaded, and then the next day I know that that day is strictly going to be focused on college and schoolwork. So it really just helps you balance everything by not trying to overload yourself. The last class school related tip that I have is to get a 5-subject notebook. Most students are taking an average of 5 classes. Basically, that's just gonna make your life so much easier because first of all, they're so thick, you have more than enough paper in there. You can just throw that in your backpack with your pens, pencils, and your laptop and you're good to go. It's so much easier because there's literally no chance that you're gonna forget that notebook or bring the wrong one, forget to put the right one in. Next thing I want to talk to you guys about is going out, partying, and just kind of like the nightlife at college. I'm just going to give you guys 3 tips that I have. The first thing I want to tell you guys is that you should always stick with your friends, stick with someone, especially at the beginning of the year. You're so unaware of your surroundings and you really have no idea where you are, and you may really have no idea who you're with, so you really just want to stay with people and you don't want to split up. Don't go off by yourself. Never leave anyone by themselves. Never go off by yourself. Bad things do happen, and And another thing I want to tell you guys is that getting drugged and all those things are very real. I've seen them happen, so please just be safe. I would never want anything to happen to you guys. And it's also no secret that most college students drink when they go out, even though they're underage, so just know your limit and be safe. Like I said, stay with your friends, don't do anything stupid, just be safe, okay? And have fun. A lot of you guys are very concerned about making friends, which I completely understand because I was also very concerned with this going into college. It really just takes time. Some of the best friends that I have right now I met through other people that I had been friends with. People are still trying to figure out their place and everything's so new. Don't take anything personally. Everyone's finding their group, finding their groove at school, and I had like a good 2 months of getting grounded before I found the group that I have now. Don't feel pressured to become best friends with people right away. Literally every single one of my friends that I'm closest with right now I met through other people, so just know that that's also something that happens a lot too. You really just have to put yourself out there and do things. I also met one of the best people ever in one of my classes. We just sat next to each other literally on the first day of first semester. That's a really good way to meet friends. I know my roommate Natalie, she met a lot of friends in classes. I'm a little more like introverted and shy in class. I don't really like to talk to people. I just feel very awkward, especially when it's like a big lecture hall. So, but I know my roommate Natalie, she was very good at that and she made a lot of friends that way. So that's something I'm gonna try to work on this year, but definitely like feel comfortable saying hi to someone when you sit next to them, especially when it's like the start of your class. Everyone's gonna be very nice. Everyone wants to make friends. So you gotta understand that everyone's in the same position as you and everything will work out. It just takes time. Okay, so now I'm gonna give you guys some Michigan State tips. So these next tips can still be useful for you if you don't go to the same college as me, but if you are going to the same college as me this year, these are directed specifically towards you. So I have 3 websites that you guys need to take advantage of. The first one is the Michigan State Interactive Map. So if you go to a different college, they probably have the same thing. So for Michigan State, you can just look up MSU Interactive Map and then you can literally, you click on wayfinding and then you can literally put in one building to the other building and see how long it will take you to walk from one building to the other. Also, there's a website called Rate My Professor. You guys probably know of this one. So if you've already scheduled your classes, you can just type in the professor that you're having and you can read all these reviews on students who had them in the past. Or also if you're scheduling your classes, you can decide which professor you want to take for whatever class it is based on the reviews if you want to do it that way. I wouldn't solely base your choice off of Rate My Professor because I've had some professors that have very bad ratings on that website but were really great. So I don't think it's always right. I think sometimes it's very biased. You know, people go on that website if they absolutely love the teacher or if they absolutely hated it. So you're not really getting that like mixed in people that are like, yeah, she was pretty good, yeah. Also, there's a website called msugrades.com. So if you type in whatever class you're taking, say you're taking Com 240, when you go on msugrades.com, you type in Com 240, you click on whatever professor you have or are going to have, or maybe that you want to schedule with. This is usually the website I go off of when I'm scheduling classes because you can see the different class averages from the different semesters for that professor and class. It's very useful. You guys need to go to the football games, basketball games, hockey games. They're so much fun. I love football season. I love the tailgates and it's a great time. If you guys ever see me out, like definitely come up and say hi to me because I really want to meet you guys. It's like my favorite part of doing all of this is being able to see like who I'm talking to because you guys get to see me but all I look at is the camera. Definitely come up and say hi to me if you guys see me, but you guys need to go to the football tailgates and football games. They're so much fun. Even when it's like freezing outside and it's November, they're still so much fun. You're just with all your friends and it's a great time. Take advantage of all the study spaces in your dorm. Every dorm there's like study spaces on almost every floor, as well as like on your main floor there's probably a ton of space. Me and my friends loved studying in the basement of our building. We lived in McDonald Hall and we loved to study in the basement of McDonald Hall because it's all done up all nice. You guys might have seen it in my videos throughout the year, but there's like booths and tables and all that stuff, and we just would always say like it was kind of like our little inside joke that we were gonna go have a basement party, but we were really just going to study. For some reason we called it a basement party. I want to share with you guys 2 inspirational quotes that I have just to motivate you for your college experience, whether you're going into whatever year, it doesn't matter. 2 quotes that I really like to think about. They're both said by Oprah actually, which is funny. So the first one is, do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do. And then the other one is, You want to be in the driver's seat of your own life, because if you are not, life will drive you. I think those are very inspirational and kind of just like take on your life, take control, be in the driver's seat, get your stuff done, take on college. You guys are going to do great no matter what year you're in. I'm sure this is going to be a great year for you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more videos and more college related content. I make vlogs all throughout my semesters, and I'm also vlogging all this summer. Let me know video requests down below. Subscribe to see more. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Any other questions you guys have, leave them down in the comments for me. Thank you so much to Uni Success for sponsoring this video once again. If you're a high school student, definitely use my referral link and you will get a free 30-minute trial to talk to any advisor from any college. If you're a college student, definitely sign up and become an advisor, help other people while making money. Win-win. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!